For 10 years, he waited, not for fortune, not for glory, but for one answer, a single truth that would change the course of his entire life. This is a story of the monk who waited a decade to understand what most people spend their whole lives running from. He was young when he arrived at the mountain temple. Golden brown robe wrapped firmly around him, head shaved clean, back straight, eyes steady. The master looked at him and asked, "Why are you here?" The monk replied, "I want clarity. I want to understand my purpose." The master gave a simple command, "Then sit and wait." For the first year, he waited in silence beneath a cherry blossom tree. He listened to the wind, the birds, the shifting of the seasons. Every day his mind screamed, "Give up, this is pointless." But every day he returned to his posture, legs crossed, spine straight, breast steady. The master said nothing, not one word. Years passed. Visitors came and went. New students arrived, learned, left, but he stayed. The world outside changed. Wars, storm celebrations. But inside him, something quieter began to grow. At year 5, he realized something strange. The impatience that once felt like fire was now fading like smoke. He no longer needed the answer. He no longer chased purpose. He had learned to simply be. Still, the master said nothing. As he entered year 10, his face was calm, his beard long and neatly shaved, his eyes clear like still water. He no longer fought his thoughts. He no longer resisted the silence. He stopped asking when the master would speak. He stopped asking why he was waiting. And that was when everything changed. Exactly 10 years after he first sat beneath the cherry blossoms, the master finally approached. "You have waited a long time," the master said. The monk bowed. "Yes, master, but I no longer seek the answer." The master smiled gently. "Then you are finally ready to receive it." The monk lifted his head slowly. "What is the answer?" The master placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "Clarity comes when the noise inside you becomes silent, not when the world outside gives you what you want." The monk realized the truth. He hadn't been waiting for the master. He had been waiting for himself. To quiet, to soften, to finally hear. 10 years for one answer. But that answer transformed everything. So remember this. The world becomes clear the moment you stop demanding clarity and start creating space for it. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more lessons that reshape your mindset and elevate your life.